Okay, I'm gonna do this a little bit different. Usually I'll talk in Dutch because vlogs are easier to do that way. But since I'm gonna be doing a live commentary showdown EU battle, I think it's best for me that I'll do this in English because I'll often switch over to English regardless. So as you'll see, I'll be playing UU like I said before. I'm using my versus 12 McMahon team because I really like the synergy of that team, so I'm gonna use that for that. So we're gonna see what we can encounter. I'm really not that scared of this team. I see an Aggron, which might or might not be a Mega Aggron, or it might be a Mega Blastoise. I think it's gonna be a Mega Blastoise because regular Blastoise isn't much run anyway, so as usual I'm gonna go for my Scarf Mienshao lead and we'll see what happens. Indeed pretty sure that he is indeed sturdy, probably. Yeah, I'm not seeing that. So what could I be doing? I think I'm gonna U-turn into my Trevenant because I think I'm gonna... Oh, it is actually a Mega Aggron. Well, in that case, I should have gone into Lucario and just close combat the shit out of it. He just blocked me, but it failed. Why did it fail? Is it because I'm a ghost type? I have actually not ever seen block in competitive use, to be quite honest. But I will go for a Will-O-Wisp here because really I missed. Well, good thing I'm Lumberry then. I'll just go for the fucking Will-O-Wisp again. Block on an Aggron. Ah, goddamn, Flash Fire. Fuck. This is not good. Well, and it's probably pretty much carved because why run something? Well, you could run all kinds of stuff. I don't know. Hidden Power. It's probably Hidden Power Ice, I'm gonna say, because why would you use Hidden Power Grass, which would be neutral because I'm water poison. So the water move is fairly obvious. You could go into his Blastoise, which I think is one of the better moves. Regardless, I think I'm gonna go for Toxic. Ah, god damn it. Didn't he just really predict that? Oh, Dry Skin. It's the perfect switch in. Who am I kidding? But then again, what could he be doing to me? He could very well I can't do anything to him because why would I Sludge Bomb, and he probably has Dry Skin and Toxic is not an option. This is not that good. This is not really good. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go for Mienshao then because I'm not sure what else to go into. Swords Dance, which is what I was predicting already, but there was no use in actually staying in. Well, I'll just go for Rock Slide then. You'll probably Sucker Punch. It's resisted actually. And I hit the... oh, it's really not doing anything. Well, fuck. Or maybe this would work because I'm indeed justified. So if he would... never mind. Never mind. This is not going too well for me. Punch completely annihilates me. Drain Punch. Oh. That's a little like that. I still have my heavy line, but I actually got slip bugs with my my camera to do that, but we'll see. And it's pretty much the same theme. Well, 3 of them is pretty much the same as the previous theme. What it could be running is possible now with program. So that's also very shady penguin would say. And I take half. Okay. And now I'm go for close combat okay. And I have life mode. That's pretty awful actually. He could be going into probably Moonshao, yeah, it's Moonshao. Probably for the fake out. Should I go for bulk up again? Is it really? I'm gonna go into Trevor, and I know it seems absolute crap, but at least went for the fake out. That's alright. Now, he's probably going to U-turn into an Espion, so if I Will-O-Wisp, which is an obvious play, he'll bounce it back, but I have Lump, but I don't want to risk it, so I'm also not going to go for Lead Sheet, I'm going to go for Shadow Claw, because if he switches into his Espion, which is probably going to happen now because he is expecting the Will-O-Wisp or the Lead Sheet, which I could go for Lead Sheet because it doesn't affect me anyway because I'm Grass type and it works that way, but you're gonna go into Crobat, which actually a Will-O-Wisp would have been pretty freaking awesome. Nonetheless, he'll probably either Brave Bird or U-turn, but I don't think he will U-turn, so what should I do? I think I'm gonna go into Porygon 2 because it's bulky as anything. And I have Ice Beam, and it goes for Acrobatics, so it's probably not even holding an item then. Or it's holding a berry, which could very well be. But still, I think I'm first going to go for a Thunder Wave, because what could it... Alright, well, having this slowdown isn't that bad at all. Anyway, I'm going to go back to Trevenant, because, I mean, why not? And it's paralyzed, which is absolutely great. And I'm going to get a Lead Seed up, which is probably going to make him switch out, but I am fast. Well, maybe not actually. Maybe he is still faster. Could very well be. We know for a fact that he isn't Scarfed because he runs Fake Out. And I mean, Fake Out could be good, but you get completely walled by Ghost types. Then again, I mean, doesn't really matter. he is now leached or seeded, whatever you want to pronounce it. I am a salt fest actually, so it would be a good thing to go out into that. So I am actually, well, he might predict the switch into Tentacruel and then go for, I don't know. Should I actually? Should I? Because no, I'm gonna go into Hydreigon because Fire Blast missed, which is okay. Now, if I go for a Dark Pulse, which is pretty good, it would KO him, it would KO the Espeon, it wouldn't do very much against him, maybe also not against Crobat, but I'm not sure. But since I'm not choiced anyway, I'm gonna go for Dark Pulse. But the possibility of his oh, maybe get a flinch, power flinch, maybe. Should I again? Is it that predictable? You would think that he would go straight for U-turn instead of what was called Fake Out. It's the reason why I don't run Fake Out. He goes for the high jump kick, which is even better because he takes 50% recoil, which is amazing. I'm gonna go GG. Well, oh, he actually forfeited. Well, and I won the battle. He actually said GG. As you can probably, well, can you? Or can you not? No, you can't really. Wait. Well, you probably can't see it, but he says GG. Which means good game, of course. I don't think it's a good game. Well, it was kind of a good game, but he giving up, I don't think it was that necessary. He could have easily come back from that, but I mean, whatever he wants, I don't care. So yeah, I'm gonna pause it and make sure that I get another battle, which is actually a complete battle. Yeah, so we're just gonna do that then. Okay, so we're back, and we're gonna look for another battle because why not, right? Okay, so Roserade, Ampharos, Arcanine, Vaporeon, which is probably gonna be the death of me because I fucking hate Vaporeon and I don't really have anything for it really. Heracross, which is maybe a Mega Heracross, but it also may be a Mega Ampharos. Probably, I'm not sure. And a Twanas, an actual Twanas. That's pretty cool. Shout out to Twanas McMad. Let's see, his lead will probably be, I'm gonna say, the Roserade. Spikes, probably, toxic spikes. So I'm actually gonna go for, I can click this, of course. What am I thinking? The Porygon. And it is actually the Roserade. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. So I'm gonna go for a Protect, the Scout. I'm curious as to what he might do. And I went into the Porygon because I actually carry Ice Beam. Analytic Ice Beam. With the investments I have, together with the Eviolite. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. So I'm curious as to what he might do. Can Sludge Ball me? I mean, my defense and my special defense is out the wazoo. So that's pretty good. I'm just gonna Protect. If he's gonna switch out, that's probably not that great. But then again, he might predict me to toxic, but then again, why would I? Because he is part poison, so that wouldn't make very much sense. But I mean, predictions. It's such a mind game. It literally is a mind game. So come on, man. Make your choice. I'm just gonna go for a attack just to scout out what he's doing. Hello? I mean, it's not that difficult, dude. Come on. Hello? I'm not sure what his deal is. You're wasting time, come on, man. Toronto 755. Dude, really? Really? Is it gonna... Are you kidding me? He lost. Okay, well, we're gonna see whether we can do another one, because that really sucks. Okay. Well, I'm definitely gonna do this. The choice mean show seems like a really good idea, indeed. So I'm a U-turn. Let's see what he's gonna do. So that's pretty freaking effective, and I think I am, well, he might carry Dazzling Gleam actually, so seeing the Hydreigon. Then again, I think my best bet would be Trevenant, but I mean, I'm not that fast. But I'm fearing the Dazzling Gleam, he puts up the Reflect. Which is okay. I can go for Leech Seed, I can go for Will-O-Wisp. Rest has no use because, well, why would I? So I'm gonna go for a Shadow Claw. If he is real, he's gonna go into his Blissey, protecting or predicting that. But I'm gonna go for it anyway because I can't really do anything else. And the Light Reflect raise the defense. So actually the Blissey switch in could be pretty good. I don't know. We'll just see. We'll see. Come on, dude. I hope this guy isn't also taking its endless time. Come on. I'm just gonna start the timer because I don't want that happen anymore, because then I'll have to pause the video and search for an actual... Oh, okay. Well, that's not too bad. He's probably gonna go into his Blissey now because he can probably Wish stall it out. So what I'm gonna do is actually going into my Lucario. Is that the play I want to make? I think it's a risky play, fair enough, but it goes into the Tyrant, and that's really not that good. Then again, he's Rock Dragon. I'm pretty much a lot more faster than him. If I go for the close combat, there are 2 screens up, so you probably will live it. Unless I have like an Ice type move, but then again still. He'll probably go for either an Earthquake, in which case I'll go into Hydreigon and I'll outspeed it. So I think I'll go for that, yeah. He used the superpower, it's not really good. But then again, his defense is lowered now, so that's pretty good. I'm gonna go for an actual Dragon Pulse. He doesn't have anything that resists it, but he could switch into the Blissey because that's the absolute biggest special defense wall that is in existence. So that'd be a pretty good play. Nonetheless, he has no fairy, so I'm free to go for a Dragon Pulse. A Dragon Pulse. Come on, man. Dude. Why is everybody taking its time? It's not that serious, man. He goes into the Blissey, which does absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. He probably has Toxic, so I'm gonna go into you because they either carry Toxic or they carry, well, Stealth Rocks, but Seismic Toss or Flamethrower. Flamethrower would have been bad, but its special attack isn't that great anyway, so I think since everything's gone now, I think the bulk up is pretty set, because he can't Toxic me if he carries that. Wish Protect, I mean, I only need one hit realistically. So I'm either predicting the switch into Alakazam or Espeon, maybe into Alakazam, and I get a bulk up, which is alright. It could very well be either a Mega Aerodactyl or a Mega Alakazam, but I think I'm going for the extreme speed anyway. And he's not Focus Sash, so that's one down. It's pretty good. And he disconnected. Why is everybody so freaking salty? Oh my god. We can't just get a good battle. What the hell is this? See if we can try again, maybe? Possibly. Well, I mean, shall it is. I'm not sure if that's a good play, but it's the play we're gonna go with. It's probably not good. No. That's a definite U-turn, because I don't run Fake Out, like I said before. And I'm gonna U-turn into probably my Trevenant, or no, I'm actually gonna go for my Tentacruel, because my Tentacruel is way faster, and I'm gonna get a Scald off with the possibility for burn, which is pretty good. And yeah, I'm gonna go for a Scald, because I don't think he's gonna stay in. He's gonna go to Espeon, which is okay, it's the burn, but the burn does not synchronize either into me or Magic Bounce back to me, so that's pretty awesome. So he is Magic Bounce, so if you get a burn via Scald, it does not Magic Bounce back to you. That's good to know. That's really good to know. Okay, so again, I'm pretty scared for the possible Dazzling Gleam that they might carry. So I'm actually again gonna go into Trevenant, because I'm not sure what else they could be running, and they run Subs. Okay, well, at least he's burned, so he's gonna take residual damage, which is pretty good. And I'm gonna go for a Shadow Claw. Probably Calm Mind? No, Baton Pass. You're really gonna Baton Pass? Into Porygon Z, maybe? I'm not sure. That would be a good play, actually, now that I think of it. Honcho. It's damage, alright. Leech Seed doesn't work on. It's blocked by the tech to protect Spiky Shield. Well, it doesn't say anything about not landing on a substitute, but I don't know if that would be... They probably won't go for superpower, but then again, why would I stay in? So I think I'm gonna go for Hydreigon. Possibility or pursuit. Well, okay, well, that's nothing. That's traveling down. That pretty much sucks. That sucks a lot. Okay, well, let's go into Porygon and let's Ice Beam that motherfucker. And he's gonna Brave Bird, and I'm gonna actually take that, which is alright. It's super effective, it's faded. He is actually quite stronger than me. He is probably gonna go for that. I am not leftovers. That is pretty shitty. This is pretty shitty. I should actually go into Mean Shell. Now that I think of it, no, that's not a good choice. Nope. Fuck. There wasn't anybody that's gonna take that anyway, but I think that's a good idea to go into Lucario now. It's a shame that we lost our Scarf, but we're gonna go for the extreme speed. And if he hits us with well, if he would have hit us, oh, and he has Moxie, of course. Shit, that's true. If he would have hit us with a what's it called? With a Sucker Punch. And if we could have lived it, I mean, not sure because Lucario is pretty freaking frail, we would have had a Justified boost, which is okay. But I wasn't planning on risking it, but it didn't happen, so that's pretty good. Milotic again. And Milotic carries Scald, probably Toxic, Reflect, maybe. Not sure. Don't have anything for Milotic anymore. It's pretty fucked up. I'm gonna go for the bulk up. I mean, I don't know. Scald. Let's get a burn. It does not get the burn, so I'm gonna go for. It's probably Marvel Scale, which it's not the same as Dragonite, right? No, it's not. Competitive. The defense is extreme, but I won't live another. So I'm gonna go for close combat. And it takes it out, which is fucking great, because Milotic is really not something I have anything for anymore. So I'm glad with that. I'm glad. Wow, nice. Wow, nice May. It's a pretty odd name. And a Dolphin, which it doesn't have Sturdy. I have +1. I mean, let's go for extreme speed. Why the hell not? It didn't do shit. Let's go for the Earthquake. Not good. It's not good. It's a no bueno. Okay, so it's probably gonna switch into Espeon. And actually, I'm pretty sure that he won the game because he also has this thing, the Cloyster, and the Porygon Z, which is probably Scarf. So yeah, but the Espeon is 40, so I'm gonna go for the Scald regardless. If I could get a burn on, let's say, the Cloyster, that would have been cool. And he goes for Earthquake, and that's GG. That's not great. That's not great. Well, you know what? Let's just go for Dark Pulses because it'll take it out. Yep. Maybe I can. Well, I can't really bluff this choice item because what's the point of bluffing the choice? So if he's scarfed, he'll probably outspeed. He has Ice Beam, most likely. Oh my god. I can't live 2 hits with this. That's pretty unfortunate. That's pretty unfortunate. Let's just go for Dark Pulse. I mean, it doesn't really matter because he's probably scarfed and he has Ice Beam, and I take 50%. But maybe, I mean, well, maybe. Ice Beam. Oh yeah. Maybe we can still pull it up. Well, no, not really. He did 19. Maybe it's a high roll. Maybe it's no, not a high roll. God damn it. 45, 51, so he lost 5, no? I'm not gonna win this. Probably not gonna win this. I'm just gonna go for Dragon. 5%. Oh, and it's a crit, and I actually take out the Porygon Z, which is really nice. Really nice. But I mean, he has Ice Shard. There's no use. He outspeeds, he has Ice Shard, it's priority. It's done. But he actually doesn't go for it, he goes for Ice Spear because you know he'll live a hit. Well, that was unfortunate. I didn't win, but I mean, I finally got a match with somebody that didn't DC or didn't react at all, so I think that's pretty okay. So yeah, I'm probably gonna do this in English from now on. So this is my first series in English because, well, vlogs are really way easier in Dutch, for me at least. I mean, there are probably still gonna be some English vlogs, but I'm not sure when. But this is a thing now. So yeah. Like they always say, leave a rating, like, comment, subscribe, whatever the hell you want. I'm not gonna ask for anything because I'm just doing this for fun, and if you want to watch it, that's alright. But I'm gonna do it regardless. So yeah, goodbye. Goodbye.